Hey, looking for something to do this weekend? Beautiful weekend to visit the Volo Museum. You can enjoy the outdoor stuff, including that 9-hole dinosaur-themed mini golf course that is open. The Jurassic Gardens animatronic dinosaur park. Apparently, Volo is overrun with dinosaurs in many ways. But
So
lots
many
to
dinosaurs.
do. But lots of fun stuff to do at the Volo Museum.
And they have the booze there as well. So if you're taking the kids somewhere, it's nice to know you could have a drink while doing it. But it's not just for
exhausting.
kids. Well, no, Volo Museum, not just for kids. It could be a date day. I like day dates.
Yeah.
Day dates and day drink. And you can
Yes.
do that at Volo Museum. They've got it all. They've got something for everybody, so much to see and do. And they are always adding more. In fact, they've spent over $10 million. $10 million in just the last few years in new exhibits, renovations, and tons of improvement. And they are open every day, 10 until 5. Get all the details. Visit volofun.com.
You notice I'm playing our golf music. Kenny Loggins, I'm All Right, from Caddyshack, this was used in, because Turd Ferguson, we go live to Turd Ferguson, who is on the golf course this morning. And it says, you can't see it on TomTube right now, but all the cameras have names: Leah Cam, Studio Cam, Tom Cam. Jimmy's cam says Turd Ferguson. Did you know that, or did you set that up just for us?
I just thought it was it's a funny name, you know? It's a funny name.
Here's Derv Garvschmidt. It sounds like Merv Griffin and Mike Douglas.
Mm-hmm.
And when I had to have a home phone, back when I moved here in 2000, people had home phones then.
What?
They wouldn't, to have your number unlisted or whatever, you had to pay money every month. But you could put any name you wanted in the phone book. So I put Derv Garvschmidt in there. So anytime I would get a telemarketing call or something in the mail, I knew it was junk mail. I got a telemarketing call and they says, Mr. Garvschmidt there or whatever.
Yeah.
I would go, oh, he died. And then they'd say, well, could I speak to the head of household? I go, he died yesterday. I'm at his wake right now. Could you just call back? And they're like, oh, so sorry. So we got a Turd Ferguson. It's Garvschmidt Ferguson in the morning. Jim from Modern Day Romeo's out on the golf course. What is it? It's a bachelor party?
Yeah, you know what? I got the time wrong, so I'm still sober. I just loaded up the car. I'm heading out there now. I'm literally picking up Justin.
I was gonna have you on an hour earlier, and I backed it up an hour because I wanted you to be drunker. So you're not at the golf course yet?
Not yet. I'm literally leaving right now. So
I'll talk to you in an hour when you're drunk.
Fun fact about home phones. Did you know that ET, when the famous like ET phone home? If you actually look back in the movie, he says ET home phone.
Really?
Yeah, just drop that little nugget.
I thought he kept going ET phone home, ET phone home. Well, he kept saying it over and over because you can put the words in any order.
That's one of my impersonations that I do, by the way.
It's not, Leah,
you want to watch it?
Now
Please do it.
Do your ET for us.
So when Drew Barrymore, the little girl, opens up the door and sees ET in the closet.
Wait, let me switch the camera.
This is one of my proudest impersonations.
Right.
It's one of my favorite parts of the movie, too. So Drew Barrymore opens up the door and she's like, and ET's like,
it was so scary for her. She went and had drugs and alcohol.
She's doing good now.
Were you doing her or ET?
ET.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, that is not Drew Barrymore. And then what did she say?
She said, you got to get down. You got to get to the chopper and get down.
There you go. You now. It's not just Schwarzenegger.
Nope, I do Alien. ET.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Jim is from Modern Day Romeo's. For those that don't know, he's the front man. He's the party meister. He does a great job. He's a father. He's shaking his child right now. Hello, child. He is, and Jim and Justin, we take them every year on the Cabin Fever Getaway. They bring the party. So we thought, CVG, going to the Dells in November. Who else would we bring? But
I don't know.
Jim and Justin.
No, this was your second option.
What was my first option?
You mentioned that one guy, and I was like, absolutely not.
Oh,
yeah, so you're
Don
the second
Wilson
option.
and the Road Dogs did it last year's Don Wilson. And I said, well, we had them do it last year. Maybe we should ask them first this year.
I shot it down.
She didn't put her foot down. She cut her feet off and threw them on the ground.
I won't go.
Jimmy, you're my second choice. So
I'll take that.
You're number one.
So it's going to be Jim and Justin. They will join us on the CVG. Are you guys coming up Thursday night or Friday night? You get to pick.
Yeah, as many days as you're going to allow us. We're going to party with you guys.
So they come up Thursday night, watch Wayne get crazy drunk on Thursday night. You've been warned. We do the show Friday morning. You can join us for that. And then Saturday night will be a Jim and Justin show party There's
Yeah.
Chula Vista Resort.
Nice.
So we can look for Friday. We may do like a 501 and we can maybe get you a paid gig too instead of just us making you work for free. So maybe there'll be a Friday paid gig. Last year was at a bar in the Dells. With,
like on the strip, or
yeah, we did it at like one of the big bars in the Dells. So
we could go to Baby Dolls.
either way, bring your stuff and we're going to the strip club. So there you go. People are like, is it a family or is it an adult thing? It's both. This is where you bring your kids and then you parent marginally. Like you'll send little Joey off to the splash pad and there's lifeguards there. And then you go in the lead.
There's enough CVG parents there, so it's like a zone defense. If you bring your kids, it's like bumper bowling. They're within the confines. You're good.
And at the beginning, we all go, look, if you need to smack my kid on the ass, go right ahead. I give you permission. So they're getting out.
Or if you want to smack me in the ass.
Everybody that went on the last one we did was like, you're doing this again, right? Because it's breakfast is included, dinner is included, and all your drinks are included. So there you go. Now you guys are going for free because we're making you work, but everybody else, the price of the room per night is about what you'd pay just for a room, let alone water park, drinks, breakfast, dinner. It's going to be an insane time. Jim and Justin will be there. It's the perfect one, or Mike, or Gil, or you know, one of the Justin, the other Justin. We don't care what you do. They're always mad.
Yeah. Have you been to the Chula Vista Resort before?
Yeah.
It's really nice. We've played shows there before. It's a really nice place.
Awesome. All right, so Jim and Justin, I'll let you get to the go. Whose bachelor party is it?
It's our friend Greg. It's like our Justin's best friend since like second grade, but he's like a part of the family now. So
is this his first or second?
It's his first. It's his first one.
Do you get to have a bachelor party for your second?
Yeah, even bigger.
My bachelor party for my first was horrible. My dad got drunk, knocked over a line of Harley Davidson motorcycles, and then hid in a van, getting stoned.
No way.
Getting stoned with Duco.
Oh my God! I wish your dad was
here. My dad had a great time. I was just hiding in a van from a bunch of Harley guys. So I hope you have the second one.
You were a part of my bachelor party.
Yeah, well, yeah. We did that.
When my friend Kevin, we were all hanging out in a hotel, and he was in the second story, and he jumped from the second story into a hot tub.
Yeah, it was one of those big atrium deals where the pool is, and he jumped. I thought he was kidding. Yeah. All right, Jimmy, have fun. Say hi,
you guys. I'm excited. This is going to be a good time.
All right, there's Jim. Jim, Modern Day Romeos, you got any gigs this weekend? You got anything to plug?
No, I'm getting drunk on a golf course in Wisconsin all weekend.
Nice.
All right. Have fun. Don't get arrested. We need you in.
But June 8th is my festival. I'll plug it really quick. It's called the B4 Summer Festival at Richardson Adventure Farm. It's like the grounds are insane. It's all for profit. Last year was our first year, and we raised over $35,000 for 5 nonprofits after all of our expenses. We have like bands and bourbons and food trucks and carnival rides and zip lining.
I suggested in the Will Rock promotions meeting that we do B-Fest, bourbon, bands, bacon, all that, and it got shot down. Here you're doing it and you're killing it. Well, there's Will Rock. There's our drive to be a quality business. All right, buddy.
All right, thanks, guys. I'm excited.
June whatever. June 8th?
June 8th, yeah.
And Sip Hooray, by the way, I saw the check presentation. You guys are donating money to local music organizations for kids.
Yeah, our Sip Hooray beer that we collaborated with Crystal Lake Brewing. All of our cuts we're giving back to local music programs.
Me and Nick had some last night. Marginal beer, but good cause. I got to say that because I got my own beer. All right, Jimmy, talk to you later, man.
All right, thanks, guys.
Go get Sip Hooray at Crystal Lake Brewing. And they donate the money to the cause.
That's really cool.
It is 8:17.
Mostly sunny and 70 today.
When you see the CVG price, that is not just for the room. And if it was just for the room, it would be reasonable with the water park and all that stuff. It includes your breakfast, your dinner, all your drinks. And now Jim and Justin from Modern Day Romeos and some of the other guys. Going to be a great time in November at Chula Vista Resort in the Wisconsin Dells. Book your spot. We only have so much space online. Go to the road trips page under the Go tab at 95willrock.com. for the CVG. Coming up next, my coworker obviously missed the sexual harassment training to the point that now she's sending me completely deviant stuff.
It goes along with what we were talking about. We talked about it, and whatever. I just wanted to give you a visual.
I got a visual. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and share the visual on on the Tom Tube
It
video.
doesn't even do it justice. It really doesn't. Oh man.
I'm okay with it not doing it.
You got to see it in
justice.
person.
I'm gonna let me scroll down here, and then I returned a picture to you. So,
Which I couldn't even see anything.
well, I'll zoom in on Peanut's balls for you. That is coming up. Will Rock Morning Show. Thanks to the Ray and Raymond Auto Group in Fox Lake and Antioch. Dog Gina coming up next on Will Rock.
Weather is going to be absolutely beautiful this weekend. Spring is definitely here. I know we went and we went to like summer and fall and then back to spring all this week. We are in spring and allergy season has arrived as well. If you are finding yourself just a little bit more itchy, scratchy, go get tested. Go figure out what you are allergic to. The allergy test that they do at Sinus and Snoring MD helped me out with my fall allergies, and they change. They change over time. It used to be spring where I felt my worst, and now it's fall. But thanks to Dr. Swartland and his team, I'm feeling good. I did the allergy test, got the drops created specifically for me, specifically for what was bothering me environmentally and in my household. And then I put them under my tongue every day, and I don't have to go to the office and get those weekly shots. That's what we did when I was younger. Things have evolved, and here we are today. It is that simple. Issues with allergies, sinuses, and snoring, they can help you out. Schedule your appointment today. SinusandSnoringMD.com.
I wanted to play the bit from yesterday for you first, where we're talking about Dog Gina, but I did not get it edited down in time. So can you recap what we were talking about yesterday and how this came about?
Billy from Gurney texted in about meeting us at Bonfire and Brews, and he was mentioning my best friend, quotations, not my best friend. She's actually in my phone as that.
It says not my best friend.
It says
when this
not
person
your
calls.
BFF. Yeah.
You need to put people's names in your phone. I learned that when I was worried that you were dead or in jail, and I tried to call Ryan, and I couldn't find Ryan in my phone
because it's under hat.
It says hat. In my phone. So, I mean, not your best friend was
not your BFF
was at Brews.
Yep.
All right.
And she was talking to Billy because they actually live by each other. So I introduced them. I'm like, yeah, you guys are right down the street from each other. I was like, she has the dog with, you can't tell if it's a male or a female when you're behind it. And she got real animated in describing her dog's genitals because it went into heat. And it's a big dog. It's a big dog, right? Went into heat before getting spayed. Obviously, that's why it still went into heat and it swells.
Thank you, veterinarian Leah.
I don't know if you knew that I play veterinarian.
Spay you or Ashley, the Will Rock girl and salesperson is here.
Yeah.
If I spay either one of you, you will never go into heat.
Yes.
Accurate. I've learned that.
Accurate.
Are either of you spayed?
I'm like semi-spayed.
I'm emotionally neutered, but I still have my stones about me. So anyway, that happened last week, and you talked about this dog's bulbous vagina.
Yeah, very big.
This is what we discussed yesterday.
Very massive.
On the show, we went into great detail, and you're continuing to draw us a picture, which I appreciate as a broadcaster.
Yes.
Maybe roll it back a little on the bulbous dog vagina.
You rolling it back in now.
Could that be a new band name?
Bulbous dog vagina.
What
Write
is
it down. Wide set vagina.
Apparently, it's just the VJJs, all our band names.
The one before was Arctic vagina.
Ashley, do you know how to spell bulbous?
No, I have no idea.
All right, we'll figure it out. We'll take
care of that later.
So anyway, this is what we talked about yesterday on this very quality program.
And then on my way home, because she is on my way home from work, the owner of the dog, not the dog itself. Yesterday on my way home from work, I stopped by and we had some nooners. We had some beers.
You had sex with your husbands in front of the dog. Quite the sight.
No. Nooner beers.
Oh, you were day drinking.
Yeah.
Can I take over from there? Let me know when I became involved, and I will explain my perspective on how my was involved.
So I asked her. She makes fun of me because people will be like, "Leah's famous, you know her," and she's like, "She's not famous. This is a joke." So I'll be like, "Hey, did you listen to the show today?" She's like, "No, I don't listen to you." Like,
thank you,
lady.
She
really does not, and she just thinks it's not your BFF. So I explained to her what we were talking about. It was like we talked about, and her dog's name is Ray too. So her dog has a male name.
Is Hey Ray.
Hey Ray.
Ray the dog.
Ray the dog. And I was like, we were talking about Ray's vagina on the air. And then that's when I was like, do you think you could get her? And
so Ray was there. With her bulbous vagina.
So big.
Ray, who identifies as a man dog, was there with her bulbous vagina. It's just fun to say over and over again. How do we have jobs? So I'm sitting there minding my own business. And all of a sudden I get a text from Leah. It pops up and I open it. And now I will show on TomTube. I will show what popped up in my life. And there it is. That's Ray's.
But you can't even, you should have made the picture.
Zoom it in. I don't need to do that to people. I'm sorry that you think that that's what we're doing here.
Oh, I thought that
from a distance, there's Ray's bulbous dog vagina.
Looks like
if somebody wants to zoom in, the photo is high enough quality, they can zoom it in on their own.
Okay.
So my response, I did not reply at all. I simply got Peanut to pose with his testicles out. And I replied with a picture.
Very comparable.
Yeah.
Except hers are bigger. Her
so
dog.
Ray, the female bulbous vagina dog, has bigger testicles
than Peanut.
Peanut's Peanut.
Yeah. Oh.
So that's the exchange we had yesterday, me and my co-host. There's no point to this story. There's not a punchline. I let this story stand on its own.
Yeah.
I present it to you as part of what we do here.
Have you ever seen something like that before?
I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to dignify you sending me dog genital pictures with a comment.
Whatever.
If you would have told me this would have been my week, I would have lied. I would have said, yo, sure, I believe that. Okay, yeah.